guys, so today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about 90 Day Fiance Lisa and Darcey ignore serious warning signs from Usman and Tom, plus Geoffrey pastoral news, plus a quick recap review of last night's episode. Okay, you guys, I said it every single video and I really mean it. I am loving the hell out of this season of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. They are giving me so much to talk about. I mean, and I don't even know where to begin. Do I start with that nut job, Geoffrey Paschal, that's been in my comment section all weekend long? I would start there, but there's an even bigger story than that, and that would be the Lisa and Usman storyline. Now, I decided to start with Lisa and Usman for one reason and one reason only. This is the first time ever that I can recall an open catfish being televised on national television, okay? I compare an open catfish to an open marriage. You know how, like, in an open marriage, if you cheat, is it really considered cheating if the marriage is open? Okay, same with the open catfish. Can we really consider Lisa a victim when she knows exactly what's going on every step of the way? Okay, I'll give you an example. Okay, according to Lisa, this episode she was so upset because he was getting hounded constantly by his fans. Okay, they were calling him on the phone. Now, just stop and think about that for a minute. When was the last time you picked up the phone to call Tom Cruise and let him know he did a great job on his last movie? I didn't know fans could call their favorite rappers just straight out. I mean, most of the time, don't they try to hide their personal information from fans? Not Usman, people. He gets phone calls all day long from his fans, okay? Open catfish, like, duh, what, duh? Really, Lisa? You really bought that one? Another example. Let's take the Usman roommate situation. This episode, he showed her his apartment, and of course, you know, she already met the roommates. Okay, hello? Open catfish. There's nothing wrong with having roommates. We have that over here too. But celebrity roommates? When is the last time we heard of Tom Cruise and Tom Hanks being roommates? Okay? Most celebrities that I know have enough money that they don't need a roommate. Open catfish, people, open catfish. Now, I get it. There are signs being thrown at Lisa left and right, but she's ignoring it. And she's ignoring it for one reason and one reason only. She enjoys having sex with Usman, okay? That is just the bottom line. It is what it is. How do I know? Because of the way she fawns all over him all the time. This episode opened up to the most grotesque looking sex scene I ever seen in my life. It was just like, I don't know, two gorillas tonguing each other. It just didn't look right. In my opinion, it was gross. And I'm sure Usman's thinking, you know, all I have to do is bang this chick a couple times and then I get my visa to come to the U.S. But she really pulled one over on him, okay? Because she upped the stakes. Not only did she want him to have sex with her, she wanted him to go down on her too. She wanted him to go down on her. She explained to the audience how he didn't know how to go down. Oh my God. So she had to teach him. Oh, Usman, did you really? I mean, oh God, no more drinking at the Usman. No. I mean, she really pulled one over on you, because I'm telling you people, okay, if I was at Usman and I was trying to get in, I might bang her. Okay, yeah, I would. But going down on her, there's no way. All bets are off, in my opinion, when she draws that line. Like, I'm not going down on you. I'm not making this up. That's what happened on this week's episode. Usman had to go down on her. He had to go down on her in the name of a green card. Usman, how could you? Ooh, wow. Okay, but you know, I guess he's got to do what he's got to do. But you know, it really is backfiring on him. He never planned on going down on her. And then he never planned on her being so clingy. Stage 4, people. Stage 4 clinger. She doesn't want this man to do anything. I have a feeling, Usman, you're not going to be able to hang in there. But that's what happened on this week's episode. Let's move on to another couple. Next, let's talk about creepy Geoffrey. Okay, so if you watch my videos, you know that this weekend he was all in my comment section, okay? Scaring the living daylights out of my subscribers. I was getting this email and that email, and I thought, I'm gonna have to block this guy. But then I changed my mind. There will be no blocking of Geoffrey Paschal. We need to let him expose himself as the creeper that he is, people. He's really creepy. So I gave him an opportunity to come on the show and clear his name. If he thinks I'm lying, come on the show, challenge me, clear your name, okay? But he didn't want to do that. He wanted to play head games with my subscribers. This guy needs to be off the show immediately. At first I thought, no, let's just see what crazy looks like. No, but he's really crazy going down the line. He's dangerous. I think he needs to be fired immediately. So I'm not with TLC already showing the footage that they already have. Because you know what? A sick mind gets worse when you are trying to show them something, or like maybe he could see himself in a different light. He takes it and twists it. And he's really a sicko, you guys. But on this week's episode, and I'll give you an example of him being a sicko. On this week's episode, he finally got Varia to spend the night with him. She's getting vibes every step of the way, though. She's just like, well, I don't know if I want to go live in Tennessee. I don't know. But she took him to her apartment. Okay, so what's the first thing Sicko Jeff notices when he gets into her apartment? He started judging. He was like, oh my gosh, you have open wires over here. You have this light hanging from the ceiling. And he actually said this, I'm not making this up. It reminded him of a prison cell. To me, in his mind, he was trying to figure out how he was going to make his cell that he could be getting at the end of this month more cozy. Who judges a person's apartment, okay, when you're supposed to be courting, dating, trying to get to know each other? That's the first thing that comes out of your mouth. Creeper Geoffrey. He's a creeper. You guys, he's a creeper. I got to keep my eye on him. I'm not blocking him. If he wants to continue to show you guys just how creepy he is, go ahead, Geoffrey. Knock yourself out. But don't be surprised when you don't win Fan Favorite Award, okay? Creeper. Now let's move on to the next couple. Next we have Darcey and Tom. In this episode, Darcey went to the spa with her sister and a friend because she was confused. She was torn. She wasn't sure that she was going to go meet with Tom. Remember last episode they scheduled an appointment for the breakup? Because, come on, we all know it's coming. But anyway, she's at the spa with her sister and a friend, and she's going back and forth because she's confused. She thinks they're still together, even though she's seen the picture of Tom and another woman. Newsflash, Darcey. Most of the time when a guy has a girlfriend, you probably aren't together. Like, what part don't you get? I'm starting to feel sorry for my precious little Darcey. She really does get her heart broken just that easily. And she's really kind of gullible. Is that bad? Please. She said at the end, she's gonna go because she wants Tom to know that she is empowered and she's going for her and her daughters. Here's a better idea, Darcey. How about don't show up at all? Who goes to your scheduled breakup? Who schedules breaks up to begin with? Who schedules a breakup? The whole thing is bizarre, but I still like Darcey. I just feel bad for her. But we all know in real time she moved on and has a new boyfriend, so hopefully Georgie is better than Tom. Next, there's Big Ed and Rose, okay? We all know that Ed is getting more and more suspicious of Rose. He doesn't want to be used. We already have his sister asking him for money. And then when he gets on the trip this episode last night, Rose was sticking her hand in his wallet when they went shopping, pulling out money, giving it to the vendor and telling the vendor to keep the change. Listen, people, I think the fix is in on Ed, okay? I really do. I think Rose is trying to take him out and then take his money. She took him shopping in 100-degree heat, okay? I'm thinking she's trying to make this man have a heat stroke, okay? And you could tell he was about to go down. This wasn't like a little beads of sweat up here or a couple of... No, this was full-on waterfall sweating, okay? He was like, I'm really hot. I need to go find some player to cool down. She was like, no, it's not that hot. Let's keep going. He's like, but I'm hot. There, that did it for me. Rose cannot be trusted. She's trying to use Ed, and no one can convince me otherwise. Let's move on. Next, we have David. He's dating a girl named Lana. Now, he hasn't talked to her physically. They talk through an app that translates, since she's from, I believe, the Ukraine. He spent over $100,000 on this app talking to her, okay? They've tried to get together before in the past, but there's been reasons why they couldn't see each other. I think one time she had to have surgery, another time she had death threats. Now, death threats? Now, isn't that a sign right there? Like, who are you dating that gets death threats? Okay, this is another catfish, obviously, people, okay? Like, spending his money, $100,000 to talk to someone through an app. Okay, obvious catfish. But the biggest thing, I didn't mind him blowing $100,000 on her if that's what he wants to do, and then he's gonna sell his house and live in an RV. I mean, it's strange, but if that's what you want to do. But where I draw the line is him riding around town in this armless bicycle. It looks absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you're too old for what? Okay, but it's just getting started. I don't want to judge him just yet. All I would say is, he's a little different than the rest of us. I'll put it that way. But, there's many more episodes to come, so maybe he'll change my mind. I doubt it, but maybe he will. Let's move on. Now, there really wasn't too much going on with the last two couples, which would be Avery and Nash and Stephanie and Heather. Stephanie told Heather that she chickened out on coming out to her parents as being bi, so nothing else really happened with that. And then Avery actually got to Australia to see Nash, and they just got there, so there wasn't too much more going on. So that's my quick review on last night's episode of 90 Day Fiance. So what I want to know today in my comment section is, who thinks that Usman went too far by going down on Lisa just for a green card? And number two, who thinks that TLC should really cut all of Geoffrey Paschal's scenes because he's showing signs of being a true disturbed person? Also, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!